everybody, welcome to the trending stream here on the World Wide Web. Please, well, you know what to do. Subscribe, click, hit that bell to get the latest video notifications, because when I go live, you should be notified. And if you're not getting those notifications, refresh this channel at least once a week or on, because you never know when I do go on. And of course, I try to keep you in the know. Thanks again for all the support here, guys. We're only four more new subscribers to hit 1,000. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really would mean a lot to me. And today we got some stories here. We're going to talk about more of the Gabby stuff. We're going to talk more of the Brian stuff, but also I want to cover other stories, guys. And here we go. Here's some of them. I couldn't believe what I was hearing here. William Shatner, right, guys? Star Trek. I remember as a kid watching this stuff. You know, they're going to other planets, and of course they had their agendas there, all these things. And of course they had William Shatner, the captain. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. This guy has always been an over actor. We must go to space. We must defeat blah, blah, blah. You know, he would talk like that. Well, just about a week or a couple weeks ago, I talked about Jeff Bezos going to space and all these things. And Jeff Bezos basically said he was a huge Star Trek fan. When he was a kid, he loved Star Trek. Right, all these things, and now he has his own, Jeff Bezos, with Amazon and all of these things. He's a billionaire, one of the richest guys, so they tell us. And one of the things he said was that he was a big fan of William Shatner. Well, guess what, guys? Guess what? Right here, William Shatner. Beam me up. William Shatner is going into space with Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin. Yes, the legendary Star Trek actor. 90 years old, guys. 90 years old. This guy ain't a spring chicken anymore. Will become the oldest man, to go to space, right? Oh, hold on here, guys, man. So now William Shatner, the actor, is set to become the oldest man ever. To go to space. He's the second civilian crew to travel with Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin. The 90-year-old actor will take off in the new Shepard, right, capsule. You got to be a part of the sheeple to go, right, in this capsule in October for a 15-minute civilian flight. Blue Origin launched their first civilian flight July, launching Bezos and 3 others into a space with Mark Bezos, his brother, Oliver Damon, and Wally Funk. I'm smelling the funk. Damon, 18, became the youngest person ever, and Funk, 82, becoming the oldest. But now we're having William Shatner. We must go to space. Guys, and this just shows you that we live in with the actors, all these things, right? William Shatner's going to go into space in the gigantic, PP. Guys, you can't make this stuff up, guys. You just can't make this stuff up. Of course, I remember William Shatner as well, in Twilight Zone in the, 50s, 60s. And he was on a plane, and he said he seen a gremlin, and there it is. In space, right? All these things, the gremlin in space. Well, I hope Jeff Bezos and his buddies don't go and see a gremlin in space in the gigantic, phallic. Okay, guys? Again, all there. Also, another thing, guys, again, all the news is contrived and controlled. So you had William Shatner now. Jeff Bezos said he's going to take him into space. And then also you have Elon Musk. This story just came out today as well. Elon Musk and Grimes split after 3 years together. SpaceX billionaire says they are semi-separated and will continue to co-parent their 1-year-old son. And I can't even mention this name because I can't I don't know what it means. Elon Musk now has confirmed that he and Grimes now are semi-separated. In other words, he's going off with the next woman, right? Whatever. Musk and Grimes were first reported to be dating in 2018. Last spotted together in New York at the Met Gala. Here you go. The black and white duality. Notice here like he's some kind of priest. Look at this. He's the priest, right? The priest of cryptocurrency in space. It's all jacked up. It's all BS. And so anyway, I guess Musk and Grimes now have broken up. They're going to take care of their child. And then he's going to move on. Again, pronouns suck. Right? All these things. And, here's Grimes. I love you, but turn off your phone or give me a doll. I cannot support hate. Please stop this. I know this isn't your heart. So, of course, he's breaking up with her and all of these things. It is what it is. But nothing happens by happenstance. Again, guys, the space crap and all these things. Look up the moon landing, right? Look it all up. Guys, look up what NASA means, right, to deceive. Guys, and you'll see that these are all publicity stunts. Do Google it and look it up, guys. I have to be careful what I say here. Just go ahead and do your research. But what about all these billionaires now going to space? Yeah, right. And you have Greta. Remember Greta? How dare you? How dare you? Well, now Greta turns on Joe, teen eco-warrior, called Biden a hypocrite for his Build Back Better plan. The 666 program that they have, which she says she is not investing in green tech. The Swedish activist Greta Thunberg, how dare you, was not impressed by President Biden's speech in the UN General Assembly during a climate change rally in Berlin, right? Hey, this is where we're going, right? The Führer demand world leaders more. Now Biden has promised to work with Congress to double the funds of the 2024 $11.4 billion, guys. They just love, making us more broke Americans. And, Biden says that he's going to tax the rich, but we know that's not going to happen. They're hiring more IRS, and they're just going to go after the middle class. But anyway, he claims this is where they're going to get the money, all this BS. But the amount pales in comparison to the $24.5 billion that the EU has spent on climate aid in 2015. So anyway, but guys, the EU is all the nations, right? All the nations in there. And, Greta just wants more of her 10 minutes of fame and again, all these things, right? Game over. Got Pac-Man eating the world. Give me a freaking break. Fossil fuels. Right. The fossil fuels. Dinosaurs turned into gasoline. Yeah, I believe that. You got BTS and the Union too, EU. And of course, they all push the system BTS on the C-19 and the mental tolls and all these things during the UN, guys. All these people are part of the actors, dancers, singers, all part of the system, of course. Also, another one that came out, Meghan Markle, right? Meghan Markle comes out and goes to New York, and they say she's red hot, but she's a hypocrite because she wears a $5,000, Laurel, Biana, or whatever, Barry cashmere coat, matching $1,000, $1,685 pants, towering over Harlem School, so where all the poor kids are, and she's wrapped up in the big money. Her jacket's $5,000, $2,000, almost $7,000. Who knows what the shoe is? All these things. Remember, this girl supposedly grew up poor, but man, she sure is flaunting the bling bling now that she married Prince Harry. And so anyway, she goes there. The Duchess of Sussex has been wearing these heavy coats in the warm weather, which is weird. She wore her brunette locks in loose waves and dashed pink eyeshadow. So, accessorized with some of her favorite jewelry, including Princess Diana $23,000 Carter tank watch. Also wear all these expensive things, guys. And there she is. Again, publicity stunts, right? All these things there with the big money, right? All there. Instead of donating it to some poor people, she ain't doing that. She sure ain't seeing her daddy, right? We know she threw him to the curb. And there she is reading her books or whatever. I don't know, the bench or whatnot, reading these stories. But again, she's wearing this huge coat in 80 Fahrenheit degree weather. These people are as fake as a $3 bill. I don't care what anybody says. And, it's just disturbing, right? All there, it is what it is. Of course, they push their agendas and all these things. They went to 9/11 Memorial, all of these things. And, guys, what do you think of the coat? I think it's a little too baggy. But, of course, she's also covering up because she had her kids. I get it, whatever. And, so they're pushing Meghan wore her book, The Bench. So she's talking about her book so she could sell more of that crap book and all these things, guys. So anyway, there you go on that. Now let's get into some of the issues with Brian Dirty Laundrie. And guys, again, they just charged him with bank card fraud for withdrawing or spending $1,000 debt, or took out $1,000 off her debit card that wasn't his after Gabby's death. Cops continue to hunt the Van girl's life fiance in Florida in the natural reserve. And so now there is a federal reserve or a federal arrest warrant for him that has been issued by Brian Christopher Laundrie, Dirty Laundrie, which states that he has been using her credit card that was not his between August 30th and September 1st. According to the warrant, see, this guy's a scumbag. He stole her credit card and started using and buying whatever for him. Again, took her out, right? We know it. Come on. And now is using her credit card. And so now finally they can go and issue out a warrant. And so that means anywhere that he's at in the United States, he will be arrested, thank God. And then they can arrest him, and then they can get on with what's going on. Of course, Dirty Laundrie refused to cooperate with authorities before his disappearance, before FBI conducted a search warrant. All these things, timeline shifts the case to, again, Gabby and witnesses that said they seen him. We're going to talk about some of the witnesses here. Now, again, the parents themselves could be in big time trouble. I mean, big time in trouble. Parents of missing Laundrie were shadowed now by undercover agents. They should have had these agents before he disappeared, as they broke cover and drove 150 miles to meet their attorney. Christopher Dirty Laundrie, 62, and his wife, Roberta, 55, were spotted in Orlando, Florida on Thursday, hours breaking cover and leaving their North Point home. The couples drove 150 miles to Orlando to meet with Steve Bertolino or whatever to stop at a library. DailyMail.com exclusively reveals a federal arrest warrant now has been issued to their son, Brian. In a surreal scene, undercover agents believed to be the FBI followed the Laundries inside hovered in the aisles as they kept an eye on them. They waited inside the library for about 30 minutes, not stopping to look at a single book or display before hopping back into the red Dodge Ram truck. The pair stopped by another building for an hour before driving back home, tell the entire way in the same convoy of unmarked police cars. At the same time, Brian Dirty Laundrie's silver Mustang was returned, through the tow and so forth and so on. So there you go, the Dirty Laundries, all there. Got to meet their lawyers, got to lawyer up, not saying a dang word about poor Gabby, and again, covering up their son. It is what it is. And going into a library, they're trying to cover it up. Just sad, sickening that these people would contact the parents of Gabby and all of these things. Again, many people said that the Laundries may have, took him or they did go on a camping trip, and they may have taken Brian, got him out of there, and then came up with this lie. Now, guys, they're going to be in big time trouble because now, check this out. Manhunt for Brian Dirty Laundrie in alligator infested Florida swamplands now has cost $1.2 million, guys. Yes, $1.2 million so far. And guess what? And the parents could be forced to fit the bill if it is proven that they lied to police about them disappearing into the 25,000 acre reserve. Oh yeah, they're in big time trouble. These people are as evil and as wicked as the day is long. It's disgusting the way they have treated the family of Gabby. Just disturbing, disgusting. And now they may have to pay $1.2 million plus dollars. You see, the Manhunt for the fugitive now has cost about $1.2 million. You're talking about helicopters and sub, these RTV or RV things that can go in the swamps. I don't know, and all these things. And it's 6-day swamp searches they have to pay for. And rescue experts Mike Hadsell told Daily Mail, I can accurately estimate that we're spending anywhere from $200,000 a day on this search. That's crazy. Honestly, are you kidding me? And you gotta also blame, now you gotta blame the parents. Of course, they're scum buckets, but you also gotta blame the police themselves. Now there's RVs, they wasted all this money because they didn't do the right thing and follow this guy or have him on their surveillance. It's BS, but who's paying for it? The tax? No, the parents now. Hopefully, who knows? Christopher, 62, and Roberta Laundrie, Dirty Laundrie, told police Brian said he was heading to the reserve when they say that was the last time they seen him. More than 50 researchers, FBI cops, and Laundrie's hometown of Northport and several other law enforcement agencies are going. The teams are searching and all these things. So anyway, guys, I would not want to be these people. Again, just wicked, evil, unbelievable. Just, they could have said, hey, you know what? Whatever. They have to, the dogs got to get paid, right? They got to get their biscuits. So anyway, there has been speculation that Laundrie may have gone to Carlton Reserve to commit suicide. Well, whatever. Supposedly, I don't know. Or he could be somewhere else. Just like the neighbors basically said. The neighbors basically said that they seen them leave, in a camping trip. And then no one seen Brian. There you go. Now, this is interesting information as well. There was a second hitchhiker. Now, again, you had Brian at the day of whatever, the 28th, 29th. So days after Gabby died, Brian got picked up by a TikToker. And of course, he didn't want to go to Jackson Hole or whatever. He told the young girl, hey, I don't want to go there. They stopped the car. She got anxious. They stopped the car. Well, guys, someone else picked them up. A second person picked them up. Again, Jalovek or whatever, admits she doesn't normally go to the area, but went to attend a mass chapel at Sacred Heart in the park. So she was going to church. This lady was going things. So he got dropped off, and then this lady picked them up, right? And let me read you the story. And this is an incredible story here. So, all right. So anyway, Jalovic described having, okay, so let's go back here. Here we go. Jalovic told Fox News she spontaneously decided to visit a Roman Catholic church called the Chapel of the Sacred Hearts in Grand Teton or whatever National Park that Sunday for its 5 p.m. service. The church is about 1.2 miles from Jackson Lake Dam. So remember that the TikTok lady dropped them off near a dam. So everything is collaborating, right? Remember, he walked supposedly he was walking and he met her at like a spot site, and he asked for a ride and all these things, and then she left him at a dam. Yeah. Well, anyway, this lady was going to church around that time. Normal Jean, okay, a seasonal Wyoming resident from Florida, told Fox News on Thursday after seeing Baker's TikTok video, she realized she also picked up Laundrie August 29th and dropped them off around 6:30 to 6:40 at Spread Creek Dispersed camping area, where Petito's remains were discovered a week later or whatever, weeks later. Okay, she said, and she told Fox News, I can't even read right now. She basically decided to visit this church called the Chapel of Sacred Hearts National Park that Sunday for his 5 o'clock service. The church is about, again, 1.25 miles from Jackson Lake Dam, where Baker said she dropped off Laundrie off. All right. And then she said she picked them up around 6:15. So she dropped them off around 5. Then she picked them up 6:15 or 6:20, this lady that was going to the church near the dam of Pacific Creek Landing. He was walking backwards, holding out his thumb like so many do in that area of the national park, she told Fox News. She said, I picked him up. Jolovic said, something just said, hey, ask him where he's going. Dirty Laundrie, who sat in the passenger seat of Jolovic's 4Runner, asked if she was going to Jackson, when she told him no because she lives in the opposite direction. He asked her if she'll drop him off at the Spread Creek, right, camping ground where the van was, where Gabby was found dead, which she agreed to do. Spread Creek is about 20 minutes drive from the van, so she started driving him right back. Everything, everything's legitimate. Everything's corroborated. I already talked to the FBI and all these things. Jalovic said, adding that she didn't realize she had given a ride to Laundrie until after she seen Baker's TikTok video, and emphasized the important role of social media has played in helping solve this case. Jalovic described having small talk with Laundrie, Brian, during the drive. He told her that he spent time hiking near Snake River. Okay, yeah, everything's connected, guys. Again, snake, right? This guy's a serpent, a demon. So anyway, and guys, this was this monster's alibi. I believe that here's the camping ground that he took out Gabby, right? He got nervous. And so what he decided to do was to take a hike, right? So he killed her probably on the 28th, came up with the story, and he went and did this hike. And then what he did was he pretended that he needed a ride back, that he was hiking all these weeks or whatever. And she even said, oh, he looked clean. He didn't look like he was hiking for a long time. And he was trying to use these people as alibis. And so the second woman, so he's talking to her, and he goes, where are we at? Okay, we're over here. So he said, oh, I was at hiking in Snake River, and that he had his fiance. He told her he had seen elk. He told her he had seen elk and moose, but no bison. And when he asked her if she needed any gas money, she said no. So he's offering her money as they're riding, right? So he's basically saying, my fiance is back in the van, and I decided just to go and take this walk in Snake River or whatever, right? He's the snake. On the right to Spread Creek, Jalovic said that she took a sharp right turn, causing a Bible on her dash to land or to fall onto Laundrie's lap. He picked up the book and put it back on the dashboard. Wow, guys, that's powerful, right? Because it is by the grace of God that she was, these people seen the van and they were able to find the body. And again, man, this guy needs to repent. Powerful. So anyway, a Bible lands on this guy, but again, he doesn't come clean, right? He lies. The 23-year-old, asked, the 23-year-old asked Jalovic to drop him off at the gate of the remote campground, which has a single dirt road that extends miles to various camping sites around 6:30. So he said, just drop me off over here. Jalovic responded saying she could drive him inside. So she wanted to drive him into, where the van was, which is where he tried to get off of a moving car. So then when she goes, no, I'll drive you, to inside. He almost tries to get out of the moving car. More proof that this guy took this poor girl out. So he's like trying to get out. He goes, I can't explain why I was there, Jalovic said, of her decisions to go to church in Grand Teton that day and pick up a hitchhiker. It was something I don't typically do. I don't pick up hitchhikers in Florida. I've gotten so much S from my family and friends for picking up hitchhikers. Jalovic said she joked with Laundrie about wanting to, so Laundrie gave her a lie and said he wanted to impress his fiancée by hiking into the campgrounds rather than hitching a ride, but he responded only by insisting he be let out of the vehicle. So this guy wanted to get the hell out. Again, he was trying to make alibis. And then when he came back to the van, he was telling all these people, oh, my fiance's doing YouTube and blogging stuff and all this, right? But nobody could see her or whatever, his strange behavior. So anyway, he insisted to be let out of the vehicle. Petito, the deceased 22-year-old, and Laundrie were traveling together from New York to Oregon in a white 2012. Petito's family reported missing again September 11th, so forth and so on. So there you go, guys. Pretty powerful stuff. There you go. You know what, man? You can't hide from the Most High. You cannot hide. You can be evil. You can be doing some evil, dirty things. But you can't get away from, the Most High God. So there you go. Powerful. I had to read you the story, brothers and sisters. All there. There you go. We live in a world that really needs the Heavenly Father. We need God. We live in a bunch of fraudsters and fakesters, right? William Shatner, which I hear is a jerk in real life, really arrogant, right? Elon Musk breaking up with his girlfriend, of course, Meghan Markle, right? Going to poor people, but wearing $1,000 garments, right? All these things to promote her book. How dare her? But how dare you? Of course, we have Eco Warrior, right? How dare you? Greta Thunberg, so forth and so on, guys. Well, there you go. These have been the trending stories of today. If you like what you've seen here, please subscribe, click and hit the bell, man. Only 4 more subscribers to 1,000. Will you be the 1,000th? Thank you again for watching. Much, much appreciated. Love you guys. Meek says, William Shatner said science is all science fiction. He must have gotten a tune-up with Kanye. Yeah, something like that. Oh, there, guys. Yeah, it's a sham scam. It is what it is. Thank you, Jacqueline. I seen everybody. Uprising Walking, Eric. I know you guys missed it. The truth never sleeps. I'm going to try to get back. But again, guys, thank you so much. Please subscribe to the trending stream. Love all you guys. May you all have a blessed weekend. I'll try to make a video whenever I can see something else come about. Thanks again. Have a great one. And I'll see you in the next